We're going to show you a 40% chance of snow. What do you think? %40 chance of snow? You digging that? Like blankets of snow coming down. Wonderful. This is what I say about it. That's what I say.
Drop a mint in your vodka, and it'd be just like mouthwash that you can drink. Huh.
Hey! Welcome to the Nomad Outdoors Show, the Storm Edition.
Rogue, don't take up all the airtime.
Yeah. Quit hamming it up, would you?
Ham bone. Won't talk about it, otherwise you get a camera full of nose.
What a day, huh? Started out this morning with what? Rain?
Oh, yeah.
40 degrees, 45 degrees, 46,
Yeah,
47?
I looked out, my driveway was just mud.
And then it started raining.
My name is Mud.
And then the rain turned to sleet. And
Yep.
the sleet turned to snow. And we had 25 to 40 mile an hour winds.
Here,
Yeah.
I've seen, like Harbor Beach had 64, had a sustained 64 mile an hour wind. All over the place. Even along all Lexington, they had it bad. Port Huron got it bad. Like, crazy. But yeah, I can see where the one crossed this way, going into it looked like going into the neighbor's yard.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Get out!
Get out of there! Mate,
Dang it!
You're such a ham bone. You know what you are? You're a narcissist.
Yeah, you're narcissistic. I should have
right.
called you narcissist.
Don't try
Rogue.
smooth talking act.
Lay down.
Chowhound.
Lay down.
Nobody wants to look at your keister either.
She don't listen. Yeah, so some trees were falling down, and I took the battery out of the quad today, so that's all set up
That's
for
it.
winter time. So
No
that
more
doesn't
snow
freeze.
allowed. Well, and the next 2 days are supposed to be 40 and sunny.
Yeah, should be
So
good.
yeah, all the snow will be gone anyway.
And did some yoga. So I did some yoga today. That's a good thing. And then we had the one versus the Navy. We won't even mention
Yeah.
who they were.
Yeah, the one
So we watched-
quarterback who just keeps running it up the middle over
Yeah.
and over and over again.
Army-Navy game. Army did really good in the first half. The second half, I don't know if they went and smoked weed in the locker room or what, but that second half,
No,
not the same team.
just didn't show up. Defense didn't show up, and offense most certainly did not show up. Like I said, if you're going to just run it every other play, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. I'm going to run this way. I'm going to run this way. What do you expect is going to happen? You're going to get nothing.
The bottom line is, it was a pretty crappy day, and
Yeah, Army loses and the weather's crap all day. Look outside 1 minute, it's sunny. You look outside the next minute, you can't see across the street.
snow squall.
Because the house across the street's gone.
Hey!
The snow.
We're trying to record here.
You nuisance.
So we opted not to go into the woods today, and I mean, people can say what they want, but I'm going to tell you what, it was some pretty crappy weather.
You know what? And then when we
if-
get out there, I had to scrape the ice off the truck. All this sleet and snow, and when we drove into town, the streets were ice. Almost slid through the intersection. So, yeah, it's just a, and that's the other thing. We're not about. "Oh, you got to go. You got to get up. You got to go. That's not us. So we took a day off. Yeah, whatever. You know what? The next couple of days will be nice.
Sure, we could have went out there and suffered through the weather and been like, oh, we did it. And what did you see? Nothing.
Didn't see anything, but I bet tomorrow, during the day, I bet the deer are more likely to move around. Well, because of tonight, I'm sure they would just, if you're a deer, what are you doing today? You're going to find a pine tree to get underneath. Where the wind in your face, you could try, because it's swirling all over, but yeah, put the wind in your face, get your bed, and that's it. I'm not moving.
Yeah. So we'll see what tomorrow offers. That's it for December 11th.
Crazy day.
Yeah.
Crazy temperatures up and down, crazy everything. Good day to relax.
Yeah.
Today was our Sunday.
Sunday.
Now you know. Now you know.
All right. Well, got any jokes? Oh, his phone's ringing. We gotta go. Peace out. So here's my dilemma. I just got a phone call from the old gray bear, and the gray bear says we should go out early, and I say, okay, where are we gonna hunt? And I think that's probably the biggest question that confuses, stresses, and causes anxiety in a hunter, is to ask him where he's going to hunt. I've got 2 tree stands. Neither one of them have really been productive, even though gray bear shot a deer sort of in front of my tree stand, so I know they're moving there. But in both of the stands, I haven't seen a deer at either one of them. 2 days ago, while scouting around, of course you bump deer and they move, and I saw one in the woods. But it's like, okay, where do you hunt? I'm kind of one of those guys that just because I see deer tracks doesn't mean that there's going to be deer there. That means that there were deer there at a certain time. Gray bear sees tracks, he thinks deer, he says, I'm going to hunt here. And that's great. I don't have any problems with it. But me, it's conflicting, and it causes anxiety because I know that just because the tracks are there doesn't mean that they're there. So my dilemma going out today, going out early, is where am I going to hunt? Do I hunt the tree stands, or do I walk about and plop my butt down on the ground somewhere? You guys never comment, and you never put stuff down there for us to be able to read. That's the whole point of our hunting journal, is that you're supposed to make comments about what you think is a good idea. Should we do this, or should we do that? When I say comment, then make a comment. And I'd like to thanks for sharing, because we love to share, and we love the guys that comment on there. But give us something more. Give us some input. Give us something to work with. So today, after today's episode, you're going to tell me where you would hunt. Would you hunt your tree stands, or would you go wander about aimlessly and just find a spot where there's deer tracks and sit there? Let me know what you think. That all being said, on with today's episode, and we'll see you in the woods. Thanks for watching Nomad Outdoors.
Last day of smoke pole season.
Last day of smoking your pole? Come on, how can you do that? You make good money on the internet.
Smoking a bowl?
Whatever. What do you think of the camera? How do you think of that?
Smoking a bowl now. Look at you. It's got a big old wiener sticking out of it.
Holy heckin' hand basket.
Yep.
What?
I thought you said you wanted us to.
So it's the last day of muzzleloader, and we are going to go out into the woods. And as I preempted earlier with my little snippet, I have no idea what I want to do or where I want to go. Not a clue.
You can't be showing the people your snippet.
No, I did. I whipped it right out there, right on live TV.
FCC's going to be after us and everybody.
I was kind of not really dogging on you.
When you say that you're not really dogging on me, sounds a lot like you're dogging on me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I got the whole thing. I mean, tracks are helpful, but tracks are the beginning, not the end. Because at the end of those tracks, that's where the deer is.
Okay. I'm going to stop the truck and you get out and then start walking.
I know. That's my point. At what point are you seeing the tracks? We don't know whether those tracks are coming in at night, or whether they're coming in early in the morning, right, mid-afternoon. We have no idea. There's just tracks.
Okay.
So
take away the tracks, and we go right back to the very beginning. What do you look for when you're looking for deer? Poop. What else? Anything else, or just poop? So we're just going to go sit where you saw that big buck poop.
Small petals. Small petals. Pieces of bread.
To look for the sign. What is
Crackers.
the sign? You saw a rock.
Wood!
Large chunks of wood? Little bits of wood? What kind of wood are we talking about? Tracks. Fresh tracks, because there's snow. And there's been deer in the area in that amount of time. I don't know what you do this.
Yes.
Stop. You hit the wall, and I don't understand why.
And I already talked about that. Stress,
if I walked across
anxiety,
the front yard
and you saw a set of tracks going across, you'd be like, somebody walked across my, that snow was there, and there weren't tracks before. Somebody was there. What's the difference with it's a deer? You know they're in the area.
You're not being helpful.
And there's a lot of tracks. It's not one set of tracks where it hadn't snowed for a week. I mean, I don't know what else you want, man. I don't know. What do you got for me?
This is the point. I got 2 stands that are in the woods. I could hunt one of those 2 stands, or I could run willy-nilly through the woods, allegedly stalking, which all I do is bump deer. Doesn't matter how slow I move. I was very successful when I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I used to walk up on deer all the time. Now that I know a little bit more, I don't know, maybe I make twice as much noise. I don't know, maybe I stink. I don't know. Maybe I'm cursed. I don't know.
Oh, don't say that.
So the stands, wander aimlessly, or look for poop and tracks and sit there.
There you go. All right, so you have 3 whole options. Look at all these starving people in the world, and they don't have any options like that. How fortunate are we? Merry Christmas to everyone. Everybody, we're all blessed. Blessed to be going.
We're going muzzleloader hunting, last day.
We're going to shoot no matter what.
I have no idea what I'm doing. That's
discharging
what we're
my
battling
weapon
about.
no matter what tonight.
He's going to have some sort of discharge,
There
he
will be a
says.
discharge.
Hopefully it's
not green.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, away we go. Wish us luck.
Huge, big old ice.
It is just so thick and swampy. These deer just can go and move however they want. I don't know.
They're sneaky. They know the bank.
I'm stressed out.
That's what. So yeah, it's going. Yeah, right
Yeah,
back
so the
up.
wind's-
Right back up the road. So it's coming from that way. So you kind of want to, if we're going to do like sitting where you. That's why I said sitting where you sat last night. Not a bad idea, because you could, especially if you're looking that way into it.
I don't have an answer, man. I guess the only thought that I have is go in there and walk around and see what I see for tracks and make a decision while I'm back there.
Well, we can drive as far as. Well, we can drive just all the way to the back. That's not going to be a problem. There's not
Yeah, we'll go. Let's go.
That I stink.
All right, so
Comfortable with that.
So here are my thoughts. So the deer like to move nose into the wind because they can catch scent. So if you're facing into the wind, if they come from behind you, they're going to smell you.
Yeah.
Because they're moving the same direction. It's almost like if you're gonna play the wind, you have to. Therein lies the problem. The same thing with where do turkeys roost? Where's a roosting tree for the turkeys?
Right.
It's the same thing. Where do the deer bed? Where do they feed? Where do they drink? If this was private land, we'd know all that stuff because we'd know where they're feeding, we'd know where they're bedding, and they have a routine. But out here, there's no routine. There's no routine for these deer on state land unless you're throwing out bait or throwing out scent or trying to call them in or rattling them in. But to just, what do they call it? Free ball it, I suppose. Fair chase. To just fair chase it. To just go out there and walk into the woods. They could come from any direction. You don't know. You know, you could go set yourself up and have the wind in your face, and they're coming from further behind you. So now they're going to completely avoid you because they're going to catch your scent.
So all you're doing is guessing.
Yeah.
You're just saying but at least you know, like I said, I'm playing it off of where we saw them.
Yeah.
And that's what you should play is off where you saw them. So don't make it. You have to set yourself that you kind of think maybe this is where they'll cross. So I'm definitely going to set so that the winds, but if I can, on my favor and look in front of them. But that's not always possible. That's just.
Yeah.
And there again, you don't know. So, yeah, we could watch deer cross the same trail every night, every day for 5 days in a row, and the 6th day you set up a stand, and they're like, we don't go there anymore. We moved. Then you get our forwarding address? Yeah, we moved. We're not playing there anymore. Somebody else came along, a coyote peed over there. It could be a million things.
All right, well, it's 3 o'clock, so I suppose if it takes me an hour to do that loop, I should probably get my ass moving.